A lot of questions have been asked to you about on the field, but how have you been getting adjusted being off the field, just being in the city of Houston?
Yeah, for me, it's a big part of my process is just finding how to work my time management skills. And obviously, I don't have school now. I'm graduated, thankfully. So being away like football and then non-football things, and Houston gives you a lot of opportunities to do things, new food spots, a lot of things to see. But really, just putting my priorities first. And that's obviously football, making sure everything I need to get done with football-wise, get that done, and then going home, spend time with my fiance, my dog.
Yeah. Now, to your left right now is, one of your best friends, one of your teammates.
Yeah.
How easy has the process been for you two coming into this thing, coming in, going through this rookie season together? And even though it hasn't started regular season, but just so far.
Yeah. Going in the process with Jaylin, it's helped a lot. It's two guys going into something that they don't really have too much of an idea about, and we're going into new things and experiencing new things together. So, like you said, to be able to go through that process with a guy like Jake, he's helping me, I'm helping him. Just talking to each other constantly, seeing what we've experienced that's new and just how we're approaching it. So it's helped a lot.
2 games under your belt so far. How do you see yourself fitting into this Nick Caley system so far? And how have you felt like you've progressed throughout these weeks?
Yeah, I feel like it's been good. Coach Caley, he's one to get playmakers the ball in their hand, and you've seen that whether it's screens or just quick drop backs and getting the ball in his playmaker's hand, which I love. And then just in terms of overall special teams, being able to this last game get back there for punt return, even though it was a holding call on there, just to see the ball in the air, track it, and go make a play. But I feel like I've progressed well, and it's really kudos to my teammates and my coaches being able to just help me through the process and giving me tips on what I need to do in certain aspects of my game. So it's a big thanks to my coaches and teammates.
We know that offensive coordinator Nick Caley got his start in New England. Do you see yourself, when you're going through his playbook, do you see yourself as the Julian Edelman type or the Danny Amendola type?
Yeah. No, I see a lot of similarities within their game. Those great slot bodies that are a high IQ, knowing what spots to find on the field, and then I think what is a little bit different about me is just my vertical separation and being able to make plays down the field as well. But I've learned a lot from just watching the tape of Amendola and Julian Edelman and even Wes Welker, those guys in those offense. And they made a living on finding the voids in the zones, but even getting open against man. And, just to see those and come up on tape and kind of the similarities within our game, it's very.
Had an opportunity last week during the joint practice to talk to former NFL wide receiver Steve Smith Sr. He's very, very high on you and your potential and what you can do in the NFL. Do you also see yourself as a Steve Smith type?
The way he plays games, physical brand of ball, from what I watched, and I love that about his game. Us being undersized guys, there's not a lot of defenders that are expecting us to be physical within the route running, and then even after the catch, going to make a big play, just getting the ball in your hands quick. So I definitely see similarities there, and his dog mentality that he brought to the game is something that I pride myself in, just wanting to be an ultra competitive player.
Last question I have for you. Last question I have for you.
Yeah.
So I know you've heard this, but I gotta say this. So when we were in Greenbrier, I talked to Will Anderson Jr. and I asked Will who was the best fisherman on the team, because I said, you have the 2 rookies, and he said they don't be catching nothing. He said, I seen their videos, they don't be catching nothing. And so I asked Will, he said himself. I asked Jaden, he said himself.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to ask you, who is the best fisherman on the Houston Texans?
I'm going to say me. If I'm being honest with you, I've never seen Will catch a fish. It's just being honest. I might have to do some searching to find that, but it sounds like all 3 of us need to go get on the water and just settle it for sure. But no, I'm going to say me every time. Yeah, for sure.
Could there be some team bonding in the offseason? And if y'all do that, I definitely need to be there for that competition.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's definitely a off-season plan for us. Get on the water and get bragging rights for that season. They'll probably renew each season we go.
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.